thoughtful. They even have a neck rest here. I like how they have different colored glass to differentiate.
어제 다섯 시가 어제. 아, 그치.
이미 This is sorbet.
It's more than you planned for. A place where? Then?
Inside have geranium, sandalwoods, and the grapefruit. Fabulous one.
Good. Smells good.
Chicken you don't want?
A bit
lah,
of-
a bit lah. Huh?
Wow. Fantastic.
You never control them.
The amount of pigeons here scares me. crispy and not normal. Wow, 真的超级有味素的。
你用它这把比赛。
What?